Well, wrapping up here, we would be remiss if we did not. I would be remiss because I'm a huge fan of this fighter. Inoue is going to be fighting for the undisputed. What is it? The super junior booger weight. What weight class is that?
Bantamweight.
Inoue
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight. Going to be fighting for the undisputed Bantamweight Championship of the world. It's going to be airing Tuesday, December the 13th on ESPN from Kodoku, Japan. The fight's probably going to come on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I doubt that I'm going to make an effort to go and watch this fight. I think he's going to absolutely positively smoke this guy, Paul Butler. But the question I have for you, Casual Rand, and Inoue is a boxer that comes up whenever we discuss the pound for pound rankings. Whenever educated boxing fans, not to get on my high horse here, but whenever the higher level boxing fan discusses the pound for pound list, Inoue is a name that continually comes up, and it's a name that I have found, particularly African American fight fans, seem to kind of give Inoue the same type of energy that they give to guys like Lomachenko. They feel the guy is overhyped. They feel a lot of the attention he's gotten is because of his ethnicity and not because of his boxing ability. My question for you is this: we've had pound for pound discussions. We've had pound for pound list discussions on the show before. If I'm not mistaken, you have consistently left Inoue out of your top 5 pound for pound after becoming undisputed. And I fully suspect Inoue becomes undisputed after this fight against Paul Butler. I think he smokes him. Where are you going to? Is Inoue going to force boxing fans across the board to acknowledge his accomplishments and his excellence and put him in there in that top 3? I'm not even talking top 5 at this point. I'm talking Usyk, Crawford, Inoue now as our top 3 pound for pound.
So when you talk greatest baseball players ever, where do you put Babe Ruth?
You asking the wrong guy. I'm not a baseball guy. If you ask me about any other sport, I could tell you, but I already have a problem with you using baseball to compare to boxing. But go ahead.
Or anybody in that era, right? I would discredit all those players. Why? Because they
didn't play against black people or something. What are you getting at?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Anyway,
he fight somebody that's credible until he fights Stephen Fulton and beat Stephen Fulton. I'll give him his credit. But until then, he just waxing these Europeans, these Asians, or whoever. He hasn't fought a black fighter.
But what is fighting a black fighter? First of all, there are very, very few black fighters. You said what?
He's never fought a black fighter. So I can't.
Since when do you have to fight a black fighter to be acknowledged on a pound for pound list or to have your excellence and your achievements acknowledged? When did that become a criteria? This is the problem I have when it comes to this shit.
Who's pound for pound list that haven't beaten a black fighter? That was one of their crowning achievements.
I think Usyk has Usyk fought a black fighter? I think he beat Yuneski Gonzalez or no, Dorticos. I think Usyk may have beaten, and he beat Bellew. I guess Tony Bellew is blackish. But I don't think Bellew had a title. Bellew certainly didn't have a title when he fought him.
He did beat Anthony Joshua.
Oh shit! I forgot Anthony Joshua was black. You're right. He did beat Anthony, but wait. But Usyk was pound for pound before he beat.
He wasn't.
Oh man, not on your list. He wasn't, Randy. But
he's
been on my pound for pound list.
And then now, and then
before he beat Anthony Joshua, Randy, he wasn't on your.
Go ahead. And to show you ain't a hypocrite with it, When he beat fucking Anthony Joshua, I was the first one out of all of us to put him number one on the pound for pound list.
But Randy, I think that's more. I don't know that is the right way to go about giving a guy his accolades.
You can't. So tell me who was his memorable fight, his legacy fight. You know what I'm saying? At that weight class is hard to tell, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't think Nonito, you don't think going in there and stopping a Hall of Famer in Nonito Donaire?
Man, Nonito getting knocked out about everybody right about now.
Oh, he's not, Randy. That's not true. And let's use this instead of a time for us to turn this into an argument. Let's turn this into a teaching moment.
He beat another Asian. You know what I'm saying? So
what does that have to do with anything? Nonito Donaire is an excellent fighter who's walking into the Hall of Fame, strolling into the Hall of Fame.
So to me,
which doesn't mean a whole lot. To me, look, and I'm going more so off the eye test, which I trust more than just for me personally. But looking at his accolades and accomplishments alone, Nonito Donaire is absolutely 100% a signature career-defining win for anybody. I would argue that Donaire is as good of a win on Inoue's record as any of Crawford's best wins. I would also argue that
that's not moving the needle to me.
Okay, well, I'll go one step further. Prior to the Anthony Joshua win, I would argue that Donaire is as good of a win on Inoue's record that any win on Usyk's record was.
All right.
And even though you might not have given him pound for pound status prior to going to heavyweight, he was on a lot of pundits and experts list. Donaire is absolutely a tremendous win.
Give me this. So who do you favor?
Stephen Fulton.
All right.
But again, Randy, we're now talking about a guy who's going to be on his fourth weight class. And I get it. The booger weights, 1 or 2 pounds is another weight class. My argument to that is Inoue does not make the weight class rules. He makes the weight, he knocks motherfuckers the fuck out, and he moves up in weight. This will be his third weight division, a titleist, and 3 weight divisions and undisputed. How many multiple division undisputed guys do we have in boxing currently?
I get what you're saying, but until he beats Stephen Fulton, he ain't in my top 5.
He has to go to his 4th weight division.
He probably get 5, but he'll be under Jamel Charlo.
He will still be under Charlo, despite Charlo never winning a belt in another division.
Yes.
Who is Jamel Charlo's best win? Probably a guy that's already been knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's probably Tony fucking Harrison. Harrison, who got stopped by Willie Nelson, and Harrison, who got stopped by Jarrett Hurd. Now, Donaire went 12 with Rigo and then got stopped by my man from Jamaica, Nick Walters.
Donaire wasn't undefeated when they fought.
Donaire was not undefeated when they fought. That's true. But Donaire is like a 3-time champ, dude. He's been in like 4 or 5 different weight classes.
You know what I'm saying? Until you show me that you can go in there with somebody that has
that's black.
I mean, when I say black, it's because it's a style that has been known that other fighting styles avoid or is difficult to handle.
Now, and I will say this to support what it is you're saying. Inoue, interestingly enough, is on record in stating that very, very specifically, African American fighters stylistically are extremely difficult. And I'm paraphrasing, but in your defense, he has made a point about that, and I believe I didn't read the interview, but this same issue came up, I believe, in an Inoue interview where him not fighting black fighters or Something to that effect came up. I encourage the listeners to go out and find that for yourself. Look, man, this guy, I wasn't a believer in this guy until I sat down and started watching this guy fight. You said what?
Who's he fought in the U.S.?
Who has he fought in the U.S.? I believe this guy, he fought this guy, Raymart Gaballo. That was on ESPN. He fought him in California. And he fought Nuruddin Wabali in California. And he fought Stephen Young in the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana. Stephen Young, who is black, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Who is black. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like I know who the fuck Stephen Young is before I went on BoxRec. He's rated as a full 1.5 on BoxRec for whatever that's worth. But
I'm not counting him.
For our boxing viewers' edification, the next time this shit comes up about Inoue not fighting black fighters, there's your Inoue fun fact. He has in fact fought a black fighter. He knocked his ass the fuck out.
Until he fights Stephen Fulton, I'm not giving him pound for pound.
He's got to fight. He's got to fight the unified champion in his 4th weight class before you give him top 3. To be clear, he undisputes next week, and he's in your top 5.
Yeah, he in my top.
That was a question.
He's in my top 5.
He's in your top 5. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I give you credit for being undisputed, but like the top 3
and a multiple division champ. Let's be clear. It's not just this is not a Devin Haney undisputed run like you've criticized. A 1 shot, 1 kill, get all 4 belts. I believe he's gone and got all 4 of these belts from 4 different guys, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not a Devin Haney type deal. And again, this is his 3rd weight division.
Let me see him fight Stephen Fulton. And then
all right. Okay. All right. Yeah, look, my take is this. This guy has been in my top 5. Probably in my top 4. I believe the last time we did this, I had Charlo as my number 5 pound for pound. And I may have even had Inoue in my top 4, maybe even at 3. No, probably not. At any rate, once he becomes undisputed, he's damn sure at my 3. And I may even start, depending on how Terrence Crawford looks in this fight on Saturday. If he takes a seat in this fight, if Avanesian puts Crawford down, if Crawford is in any way, shape, or form lackluster or is not dominant in this fight, I will move Terrence Crawford out of his position in my pound for pound list and replace him with Inoue.
So wait a minute.
I'll do it next Wednesday. I swear to fucking God, I'll do it.
I don't understand. So you said, like, by your logic, he if he get undisputed, when he get undisputed, you said that'll be his 3rd weight class, and then I
believe it'll be his 3rd weight division that he has had a belt in, and is obviously first time being undisputed.
And then he's undisputed at his current weight. So how
negative? No. Who's undisputed?
Okay, if he get it Saturday, or whatever day, he'll be undisputed at his current weight.
Yep.
How do you have Crawford ahead of him when he did the same exact thing as Crawford?
I think that Crawford right now, again, I think Crawford did it first. Crawford's already undisputed. Crawford already undisputed. Inoue hasn't undisputed yet.
I'm saying after Tuesday, at his current weight, so you're still giving Crawford pound for pound what he did 5, 6 years ago over somebody who's freshly doing it and living it now.
No, well, and that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying I will replace Inoue. Now, if Crawford goes out there and looks dominant against Avanesian,
no matter how he looked, I still don't. So you're rewarding Crawford for doing something 5, 6 years ago versus somebody that's doing it fresh right now and still moving up. Like Crawford did that 5, 6 years ago and got a belt 3 years ago and has done nothing. And then
well, I disagree. I disagree that he's done nothing. I would argue that overall
nothing.
You said what?
I'll argue he's done nothing.
Knocking out Sean Porter is nothing. Being the first guy to stop Sean Porter ever is nothing.
When after the dude announced that this is my last fight before retirement.
Oh man! All right, we not because it's too late in the show to go all that. Look, we will agree to disagree on that. I believe that stopping Sean Porter, being the first guy ever to stop Sean Porter, is not nothing. One, and I would also argue that Terrence Crawford's overall strength of opposition is better than Inoue's. Even though I would put Donaire up there against any Crawford win, I think Inoue's second best win after that is probably the kid Manny Rodriguez, the Puerto Rican kid, and the other kid from the UK. I rate Crawford's strength of opposition overall as better than Inoue's. And now that I've said that, I'm really going to have a tough decision to make if Crawford doesn't look as good as Inoue. I don't know. I take that back. I may not swap them out. I may just keep them where they are. I've already got them both pretty high. I take that back. But I'm definitely going to be looking at both. I'm definitely going to be looking at both very closely. Going to be looking at both performances. And we'll talk about it. We're going to have to talk about it Wednesday. I'm going to make y'all motherfuckers talk about it. Dave and Cam, I'm going to make y'all talk about it because y'all Negro fight fans do not like giving out accolades and praise to non-Negro fighters.
No, that's a lie. That is a lie.
It's not. I'm not talking about you specifically. Hold on. But you know as well as I do that black fight fans have it out for guys like Lomachenko. They had it out for Usyk before he beat Joshua, and they've been had it out for a guy in Inoue. They don't give these guys nearly enough credit.
I was rooting for Usyk to knock Joshua ass out.
You don't like Joshua, so I don't know if I give you credit for that.
I had him as my number 1 pound for pound fighter. I have.
Oh, wait. But prior to moving to heavyweight,
as a unified cruiser, he would be in my top 5.
You still had Usyk. Okay, I didn't think you had him in your.
If you unified, man, you gotta explain to me how you unified, especially when he did it. This was before the Devin Haney's, before the Charlo and all them. He was.
That's right.
He was like number 6 in the boxing history with all 4.
That's right. And them guys he beat.
You gotta explain why he ain't in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? But with that same vein, I don't understand why people don't have Charlo like at least 6 in the top 6.
The Charlo shit is crazy. I really think it has to do with the popularity. I think that it becomes a popularity thing with Charlo. I think a lot of people, especially in the media, are rubbed the wrong way by Charlo, and to me, that's really unprofessional for a lot of these guys. Especially, I know Charlo has gone back and forth with guys in the boxing media about their rankings. I know Charlo has taken issue specifically with the ESPN pound for pound rankings. I think it is kind of absurd. He undisputed in a division that I have argued was the toughest division in all of boxing when he did it. Not only that, but he knocked motherfuckers out.
Yeah. So
not only that, he knocked motherfuckers out. He's one of the few guys that's got, I think, 2 double headers, right? He has 2 fights with Harrison. He's got 2 fights with Castano. So the whole Charlo thing, I don't want to get too far afield here, man. It's almost 11 o'clock. Jesus.
The only undisputed that I just is Haney's.
that's the one you take the most issue with.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah, we got to wrap up because I got to cook myself dinner here. But yeah, goddamn, we rocked out for almost 2 hours.
We can't.
Hey, look,
do the solo shit no more, man.
You said, well, I know. I feel like we go way longer with just the two of us. But yeah, that's it for us, guys. We out. Me and Randy. Are you going to work yet? Are you still working from home?
Man, we have it half now, man.
Shit. Anyway, hey, we out, man. This Casual Rant. I'm Boston Jared. Mash the like button, man.
Yeah, man.
Mash the like button, man.
Leave comments, man. Tell us where we wrong, where you think we were wrong, and we're gonna respond when we're back right. All right, peace.
Peace out, guys.